for any mistakes really at all, and the ones you do, you have to be very lucky to survive.
I was over here last year with wife Linda, but she hasn't made the trip this year.
No, had to stay at home to look after their twin sons, 4-year-olds, Troy and Ryan. And talking to Linda last year, she said what a handful that's been, but so good that she and Chris are able to continue with their bowling, and at such a high standard as well. Good work from Glover. Another strike in the bag.
Yeah, just tries to cover that open frame, the 6 and the 3 in frame 5. Did some damage, but let's see if she can get back. Barnes working on a strike, frame number 6. Just another one.
Oh, it's incredible, and I hesitate to use the word machine, Cass, because he's so good to watch bowling. It's not like you're watching machine. There's some real character to the way Barnes bowls.
Yes, he doesn't look for that really sort of wide coast-to-coast sort of shot. He's very much down the lane, what we call down and in. He's looking very happy there. Really locked into this lane at the moment. He's obviously conquered the lane, and that's really what all the players want to do. They want to be able to beat the lane, and if you can beat the lane well, you're going to beat your opponent. And unfortunately, Zara has struggled just a little bit at certain times during this match.
This for a double. And a double it is.
Yeah, great stuff. Nice comeback. It certainly was a good shot. Yes, and it is the double through frames 7 and 8. Sorry, 6 and 7. And she's in there with a fighting chance still.
I think she knows the writing is on the wall, especially with Barnes in this sort of form.
Yeah, the 2 big open frames, and you did mention the first one, that is the damage that's done. If you have an open frame and you meet someone like Chris Barnes in the striking form that he is, it is those open frames that do the damage, and Zara unfortunately has had 2 of them.
He has this astonishing ability to concentrate for such long periods of time. Total focus with Chris Barnes. And there he is, just going through the mental rehearsal of the last shot, making sure that that's exactly what he comes up with next time out.
So you're quite right, yes, he just has to do the same thing over and over again. It's consistency and accuracy.
Good work, a turkey from Glover, the second one of this second game. 195 in the first game, so just below par, but she's got a decent chance of an over par score here, but I don't think Barnes is going to let up.
Oh, I don't think Chris will, no, but no, this is a better game from Zara. Unfortunately, she's had 3 strikes, a big open frame, and then 3 strikes again. And the open frame does so much damage to those string of strikes. Barnes is going walkabout now, or strikeabout.
Strikeabout it is, 4-bagger for the PBA bowler.
Locked and loaded. Oh, pacing 279 on this game too. And wouldn't that be great to see? The first match of the tournament. Really big scores.
Well, it's going to whet the appetite. There's the potential maximum for Barnes, and you can see streets away from Glover at the moment. That's assuming that both players strike out all the way to the finish. Glover's still got some work to do.
Yeah, it's frame 9, foundation frame.
Straight through the head pin.
Yeah, not her best shot. She'll be disappointed with that, and she'll now know that the match is well and truly over. She's left the 3-pin standing on her own, on its own. Should be a straightforward spare with the hard plastic spare ball that will come out, and should have no trouble taking this one away.
Well done, so Glover spares, but not the best foundation frame for her. What can Barnes do? Can he turn this into a 5-bagger? Remember, it was a 6-bagger to finish off in the first game for Barnes. And it looks like he might be doing exactly the same thing again.
Yeah, three in a row, spare 4 in a row. This is big time bowling. And there's another one. It's the foundation frame.
And finally the smile. Well, magnificent stuff from the high roller. And he's not having any problems at all now, completely comfortable.
That's not a bad looking game on that score sheet there, bottom of the screen. and I'm sure he'll accept that any time you like. I think most bowlers would.
Well, what a way to send shockwaves through the rest of the tournament.
Well, he's sending out a message, isn't he? I'm the defending champion. I'm the guy you got to beat. Come on.
Go on. No, that obstinate 10-pin once again.
Yeah, it just wobbles in defiance, doesn't it? Takes Zara through the 200 barrier for the second game. Spare a strike will give her 222, which is a reasonable game. Nothing to be disappointed about. Just unfortunate big open frame in the middle. Takes the spare away, earns herself a bonus ball to finish the match.
Plenty of regular fans in the audience here at Barnsley. So many people now put this date straight into the diary once they find out when the World Tenpin Masters is on. That's it, the weekend's booked in and we see them year in, year out. It really is a fantastic family atmosphere here. And a chance to see some of the world's best in action. Well, Brooklyn for Glover there, not quite going into the pocket that she was looking for, but 2-2-1. For that second game, that's an improvement in performance.
Aggregate score of 416. 200 average, 208 average. Unfortunately, wasn't quite enough. We spoke earlier on about 220 averages. Well, that's the sort of thing that players are going to need. And if you're coming up against Chris Barnes, well, 450, 460, 230 averages is maybe what you need.
Barnes then trying to turn 5 into 6. Does so, and that 279 is still on in this second game.
It's a pretty smooth ball, isn't it? Rolls very nicely down the lane, just turns up very casually. I think not looking for anything too fancy. And the forward roll just carries all those 10 pins away.
Well, he's a powerful guy, likes his golf, which definitely allies itself with 10-pin bowling, but also was a pretty decent guard in basketball, so the guy can look after himself. Great work. And Chris Barnes is turning on a masterclass here at the end of our opening match.
Well, that takes him through the 500 barrier, so he's averaged 250 plus for the first 2 games. And what a message that is sending out. Strike for 279. There you go, it's so easy, isn't it? What a fantastic game.
So 279 in the second game. That brings up a decent tally across the 2 games of 5-2-4 for Chris Barnes, the defending champion, just looking in majestic form once again. And despite the very best efforts of England's Zara Glover, she can't quite put the pressure on that was required in that match. And Chris Barnes from the USA marches on into the quarter-final.
There's a $70,000 prize pool, and with everyone looking for their slice of the pie, there's no time to sit back and enjoy the ride. Chris Barnes is the first through and will be defending his title in the quarterfinals. Now, these guys have got their seats, so make sure you join us next time when Guy Kaminsky and Oskar Palermo will be taking to the lane for the partypoker.net World 10-Pin Masters.